up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Now White on the return.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the 36, Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. He sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
1st and 10 at the
a first down throw for Mariota. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
21.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Packers first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal at the Bears' 7-yard line.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Breida on a toss left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matt Breida, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Bears 0. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, here's White. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good. And looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once you get outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's going to let it go again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lockett. Tyler Lockett. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Packers 14. Bears nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's White. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball and try and get things settled down a little bit.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. They do go for it. It's Brady.
And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Mariota to throw it this time. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. That'll be complete to Breida. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matt Breida, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Butker on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Packers 21. Bears nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now White on the return. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They run with Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
The Packers 14-yard line.
Now he'll throw with Brady. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. They run with Breida. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Mariota. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now he's going to... This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Off the play fake, Mariota. This will be caught inside the 10.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll roll him out right, and this will be incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
2-yard gain.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off near the 44. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That's complete. Fwm I'm.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another 1st down. This is Breida. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with Breida. And this time he is in. Matt Breida
as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle, and the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's White. And they will wrangle him down a couple.
At their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And some room to maneuver. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Breida. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
At the 41.
On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds.
Their own 37-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, the good news, they got to stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game, because this one is likely out of reach. But maybe one possession at a time, try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
The first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the rookie from Florida, C.J. Henderson. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Matt Judon there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sliding out of the pocket. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 15 yards on the play. First down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
1 yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Space to maneuver at the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I loved one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down. 3 down.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago. T.J. Logan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Point after here coming up. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Makes the score Packers 34, Bears 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Mariota. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a Green Bay Packer.
On first down, here's Breida. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run again with Breida. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That would give to Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Jared Wilson.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Motion, 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 motion. Hey, motion backfield, motion backfield.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mariota being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Play fake. Mariota. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with second down coming up. A carry here for Hunt. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 28. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Corey Davis.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Brady. Flush to his right. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
8-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Wild Bill.
Now Brady. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Tom Brady sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Mike 35.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here I come. 3. 43. Mike's 43. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Agnew, incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball.